Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Rich Hill gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
So stepping in, Paul Walsh. He will lead this one off today. Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him one gun. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Hill was born in Massachusetts. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2002 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Ryan Buckner. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Rivera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Anderson starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today. Into the box, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit to third. And there's one down now. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you? Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent. Stepping into the box, Jesse Padilla. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Here now the 2-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Tyler Coleman. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off, making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Bouncer to the left side. Padilla has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Standing in, Hector Whiters. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
3-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Row, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Standing in now, Brian Cabrera, and he misses again, ball 3. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note. Of course, a win completes the sweep.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Caleb Busher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
So striding in, Derek Hitchcock. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
On the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Anderson. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, Paul Walsh. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Halos lead this one 2-0. So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And it's fouled away. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Into the box now, Steven Alisea. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Settling in now, David Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So digging in now, Isaac Pineda, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 fouled off. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Billy Rivera. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Pineda, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Rich Hill. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Cabrera giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry. Line drive to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 3 and the Angels 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Line towards center field. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
The first baseman, number 22.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
In now, Ryan Buckner. All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and
Now
second
batting,
with nobody out.
The center fielder.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out.
The left fielder, number 23. Hector.
Digging in to try it again. Hector Whiters. He singled his last time up. Crawford on second. Buckner at first. 1 gone. Now both runners on the move. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well
right
executed
fielder,
two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Brian Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rivera moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Angels strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Colvin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Colvin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 2-1 on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding into the box, Freddie Santiago. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Can't lose, fool.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cabrera has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Steven Alicea.
Digging in, Steven Alicea will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Cubs strand 1. They're up 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Caleb Busher, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. Now 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Anderson.
So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Anderson, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Heading out towards shallow right. Torres is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Walsh.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Paul Walsh. The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They trail 3-2. Ready for another chance? David Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And there's ball 2 now. To 2-2 now. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that fumble here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Isaac Pineda. In there, 1-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fouled away. Torres leads off second with nobody out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Hill. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Crawford. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Rivera. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in, Ryan Buckner. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Another payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Embry is up with it. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Embry comes up with it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Jesse Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out, but the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now. Tyler Coleman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone into the right field bleachers.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it, when you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Steven Alicea will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and the runner back. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 20, David Torres.
Coming to the plate now, David Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work.
And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Isaac Pineda. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Cruz, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs lead this one 6-2. Rob Soto takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Cubs, number 22, Rob Soto.
Ready now for L.A., Hector Whiters. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Brian Cabrera. And he'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, Caleb Busher, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Angels go quietly there. They still trail here at 6-2. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Rivera. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Eric Robeson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 8. Eric.
6 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A little bit outside. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jay Roberts is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Jay Roberts.
Leading off the inning, Derek Hitchcock, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gil Cruz.
Ike Ellsworth will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ike Ellsworth.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. Padilla right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They still trail here at 6-2. Ruben gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 28.
Now in the box, Jesse Padilla. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cabrera is right there. One gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Colvin.
Digging in now, Tyler Colvin.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Freddie Santiago will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Colvin, base runner at first with one out. And it's fouled away. Two-two, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. They'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Eighth inning coming up. Cubs lead it 6-2. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One home now to Crawford. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The Cubs are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in once again, Ryan Buckner. He loses him on ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but
The
he would have needed a
fielder, number
telephone pole
27,
to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Runners on first with one down. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Calling for it, Santiago. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Now at the plate, Hector Whiters. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Your attention,
Shaver
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
the
bottom
Angels.
half of the 8th.
Number 2, Chris Shaver.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Alicea. Popped him up. Crawford is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 20, David Torres.
Standing in, David Torres. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box, Isaac Pineda. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here's the 2-1 home. This is in the air out to left field. Whiters is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Billy Rivera.
Ready once again, Billy Rivera. Torres is off at first with 2 away. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Underhanded flip, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 6-2. Stepping in, Brian Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-1 home. Is a low changeup that's laid off. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Santiago coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
the second baseman, Caleb Busher.
Stepping into the box, Caleb Busher, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher, Derek Hitchcock.
Striding in, Derek Hitchcock, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Angels down to their last strike. Two out, nobody on. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
6-2 the final total today. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rich Hill gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Aaron Anderson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Jay Roberts takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the